Hey guys, Patrick here again with another workout for you. So today we are going to be doing a kettlebell or single dumbbell workout. You could use one or the other. I would personally recommend using a kettlebell for this routine in particular, but all I have right now is a dumbbell to use in place of a kettlebell. But that's fine. The point of this routine is to show that you can still make gains with the absolute minimal weight required, which is just one. So this could be a single dumbbell, it could be a kettlebell, it could be a milk jug, it could literally be any one weight, so even if you don't have the money to afford a barbell or anything like that, if you only have enough money to afford a single weight, or you could just fill up a jug with water or anything like that. Super easy, super cheap. All you need is a single weight to do this routine. With that being said, let's hop straight into it. All right, guys, so our first exercise, is actually going to be a superset. We are going to be doing dumbbell deadlifts mixed with a goblet squat. And for every single exercise, by the way, we're going to be doing the same set and reps for every single exercise. We are going to be doing 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 15 reps with 60 seconds rest in between each set. All right, so let's hop into the first couple of exercises here. So first, you're going to start with a dumbbell between your legs here, like so. You're going to reach down, pick it up, boom. Keep your back straight and thrust your hips forward. 5. All right, and what you're going to do next is, if the weight is light enough, then you could just immediately put it into goblet squat position, or if it's too heavy, you could set it down first and readjust it as so. But this weight is light enough for me to just immediately throw into position. So then you're going to come all the way down. Make sure your elbows go in between your knees like this. There we go. That's how you perform a goblet squat. For our next exercise, we are going to be using a cooler as a bench. They're cheap, they're easily accessible, and you might own one already. That being said, if you don't own one and you don't have access to one, instead of leaning on it like you would a bench, like this, then what you could do is get a chair, just any chair in your house, lean up against it like this, all right? So for the chair version, you'd be down like this. But if you own the cooler like I do, then we're going to be doing it how you would do on a bench at a commercial gym. All right, guys? So sit up on it. You're going to switch hands. Do the other side. All right, guys, so for the next exercise, we are going to be using the cooler again. Now, you can also use like one of those Swiss balls, those Swiss balls that they use for like yoga and crunches for this exercise as well. And if you don't have anything that you could use, just do it on the floor. Just do a floor press, because we're going to be working our chest now in a bench press fashion. All right, so get yourself in a position. Now, mine's a little short, so I gotta scoop my butt off the bench first to make sure that my shoulders are on it, because what I don't want is just to sit back and have my upper shoulders hanging off the bench. That could be dangerous. So I'm gonna slide forward a little bit here, and then see how my shoulders are still on the bench, and then just press up. Switch arms. Now, because you're unilateral, you're going to have to really engage your core to make sure that you're staying on the bench. Just like that. All right, so for our next exercise, we're going to be doing one arm shoulder press. Now, if your weight is too heavy for you, like if you bought a weight that's, really good for bench and for rows, then it might be a bit too heavy to do overhead presses with one hand. So instead, you're just going to take your weight like this, like in a goblet squat position, and you're just going to press it up over your head with both arms like that. But if you can do it one arm, and you're going to get like this. Come down, around, switch arms. Just like that. Now for our next exercise, we're going to be working our triceps. So we're going to take the weight, we're going to pick it up, going to put it behind our heads like this, going to make like a triangle with our hands, with the dumbbell over our head like that. Now if you have a kettlebell, then it's kind of shaped like that. It's got like that handle on it that comes out and around. Then what you would do is you would grab it by by like the little outside pieces of the handle in the back. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to pick it up, put it into position, press it straight up over our heads. Just like that. For our next exercise, we are going to be bringing back the cooler. Now, if you don't have a cooler, again, you can just do this with a regular chair. Any old chair will do for this one. And what we're going to be doing is good old-fashioned concentration curls. So what you're going to do is you're going to get your dumbbell into position, put it on your leg like so. You're basically using your thigh as a one-arm preacher curl station. So you want to make sure that you're getting it right on the crevice of your arm, and you also want to make sure that you're going all the way down. You don't want to stop here. You want to go all the way down and come all the way up. And see how I'm even leaning like this to make sure that I'm getting extra pressure on that bicep. Just like that. All right, guys, and for our last exercise, we are going to be using the cooler again. Now, if you don't have a cooler, similar with the floor press, you can just do this flat on the ground. You don't need a cooler for it. It's just some people prefer it this way. So, what you're going to do is you're going to take your weight. You're going to get into position. And then you're going to hold it up over your head. Like so, well, more of your chest, so, and just crunch up. Like you're sitting up towards the weight. Again, you can do these flat on the ground if you want, but some people prefer it on the bench. I personally prefer it flat on the ground. All right, guys, and that was the kettlebell or single dumbbell workout. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments. Once again, I'll be, much like I do with all these exercise videos, I'll be leaving the whole routine both in the comments section as a pinned comment and in the description of this video so that you have an easy reference point for it if you ever want to try it. I'm Patrick, and I'll see you next time.